Welcome to the Seller Responsiveness Training by LAZADA University. In this webinar, we will be discussing the new seller rating, the seller responsiveness and step-by-step procedure, and the standard guidelines. For the seller rating, how will this new seller rating affect your shop? On your left, you can see the pillars of the new seller rating, and the seller rating will be displayed on your product page. So for your seller rating, you will be rated based on your product quality, your seller responsiveness, and your fulfillment performance. If you have a good seller rating, which is considered above 70%, then you are eligible for seller rewards like product visibility and access to campaigns. How will you be able to improve your seller rating? First, you have to keep in mind that you should take care of your product quality. Ensure the authenticity of the items that you are selling. Remember that we don't have any tolerance for any counterfeit products, and that you should always make sure that you are selling legitimate products only. Ensure that your products are in good working conditions, and this is in line with following LAZADA standard packaging guidelines. You want to make sure that your products will reach the customers in the best condition possible. Last, consistently improve and update your product content. You should be able to attend the premium content webinar every Monday and learn how to improve your KPIs and the overall SKU build of your products. Remember that your long description will enable your customers to better understand your products, lessening their need for questions and improving your chances of your conversion. For the seller responsiveness, you should respond quickly and correctly to your customer inquiries. We have a buyer-seller communication tool, and this is your best medium to respond to the questions being raised by your customers. For fulfillment performance, remember to fulfill fast. The sooner you'll be able to set your products into ready-to-ship status, the better. Ensure the correct item is packed for shipping, and ensure that your stock keeping and pricing are correct to avoid cancellations. As a merchant, you also have to keep in mind that your cancellation rate and shipping, or rather your return rate, will have a huge impact on your overall seller rating. Next, we will go to the seller responsiveness and the step-by-step procedure. Why is it important to answer product inquiries? For the buyers, the customer can shop more conveniently, and then it will also build the trust from the seller and to LAZADA as a platform. Remember that this product information tool or the buyer-seller communication tool is a great avenue for you to let your customers understand what your product is all about. You can discuss its advantages, its perks, and the many features that it will come with, as well as its accessories if you have any. You can also improve your buyer satisfaction and avoid returns due to the lack of wrong product knowledge. From the merchant side, you will be able to provide consultancy and accurate product information. You will also be able to convince your buyer to trust you and reduce the number of customer returns, and last would be to improve your overall sales. The customers can post questions on the product page. In order to do this, the customers will click on the Ask Question to start a discussion, wherein the question will be automatically posted on the product page. How will you be able to answer the questions on the buyer-seller tool? The seller will receive an email notification when the buyer posts their question. The Seller Center notifications are also available. You will be able to see the Answer Pending Questions notification on your Seller Center on the lower right corner. On the web form, type in your answer and then click Submit. The answer will be published on the product page. Click on any quick answer to use templates for your convenience. Click Publish when you're done, and then you will get a notification once you have published an answer. The customer will then receive an email notification once the seller replies. A link to the product is also available so that the customer can make the purchase decision. Next, we will be discussing standard guidelines. How to answer questions on the buyer-seller tool. So you have to understand 3 pointers. First would be fast replies. Questions have to be replied within 12 working hours. The sooner the seller replies, the better the customer experience we give to our buyers. Remember that your interactions with your customers will also help in their decision-making process. So if you want to convince them faster, you have to reply faster to their queries. For accurate answers, seller has to answer all of the product-related questions. And some examples of product-related questions. Description, how to use the product, warranty information, stock availability, and item inclusions. As a merchant, you can also improve on these pointers or on these questions by making sure that your product description is exhaustive and that you can provide accurate and precise product highlights. For helpful service, for non-product related questions, please refer our customers to our frequently asked question pages. Good practice, some sellers copy-paste answers from the frequently asked question pages to reply to our buyers' questions. If you cannot find the answers in the FAQs, please advise the buyer to contact Lazada customer service. Now, let's go to your do's and don'ts. For your do's, speak politely as your answer will be shown publicly in the product page. Try to provide correct and complete information accordingly to the questions. Last, reply to your buyer questions punctually as recommended by the guidelines. For your don'ts, please avoid providing personal contact information to your buyers like your email address and phone numbers. Remember that we will be penalizing merchants who will be directly communicating with their customers. Direct buyers to make purchase outside of Lazada, argue with the buyer, speak impolitely, criticize or threaten the buyer, and the overly use of emoticon. Remember to make your replies as professional as you could. Annex. Please direct your customers or any of your queries to the Lazada customer service resources. You can find your frequently asked question pages on the link provided. We can also provide instant chat through the help center. Simply email asklazada@lazada.com.ph with the phone number 02-795-8900. We also have recorded webinars which are available on the Lazada University page so that you'll be able to understand the new product quality guidelines as well as the fulfillment performance updates. Thank you for attending this webinar. For more training decks and free online courses, please visit Lazada University. Also check out the frequently asked question pages on popular topics, and don't forget to join the ever-growing Lazada Seller online community, which is Facebook at Lazada PH Seller Community. Thank you and happy selling.